Mariota keeps it, runs it, first down. Been doing so much RPO game this season. And toss play, here comes Avery Williams, or beg your pardon, Tyler Algier on the run. London in motion, they pop it to him. And here comes London with a first down.
Double-A gap blitzers.
They don't bring it though. That's often the case. Here's Patterson, and he gets hit immediately. This will be a 47-yarder for Younghoe Koo, who beat the Bears with a 53-yarder late last week. Younghoe Koo.
This trust that they have built since the day Heineke, joined this team and had that playoff run a couple of years ago.
We'll start with the play-action fake, and he's going to go downfield, and right on cue, it is Terry McLaurin into Atlanta territory. Pass play on 3rd and short. Heineke looking for De'Ami Brown, and a lunging catch inside the 25 for a first down.
They're going to get some man coverage. They keep getting that one with zone, but they're going to keep using McLaurin across the football field.
Catch made by Robinson out of the backfield. He powers ahead. What a play by the rookie, and Washington jumps out in front. Brian Robinson.
No, Robinson just going to leak out of the backfield right here. And they're using, like I said, these crossing routes. You see those mesh points. Here's Robinson one-on-one with Hall, the corner. Get out of here, right? You definitely want to run it. You definitely want to take advantage of that kind of downhill nature.
Try to do it here with Caleb Huntley, who springs through a hole and has a first down to the 35-yard line. Mariota keeps it and converts again and spins away into Derek Forrest with a big hit at the 46 of Washington. Already 11 carries for Atlanta from 4 different players. Here's the 12th, and ahead of steam for Algier and a first down. Derek Forrest with another hard hit, but that's a key. Patterson out wide is a key.
Yes, it's a bubble screen key. You've got to be aware of exactly that, and there they were, true to form.
Mariota rifles a low throw for Drake London, who picks it up off the deck down near. And it's Patterson with the first down. Down near the 10-yard line, Christian Holmes ripped him down. And then you got Sweat, Payne, Allen, and then a nice rotation behind him. They're looking for a stop. Mariota under pressure, floats it left side, and Michael Pruitt is wide open. Beautifully executed on a fabulous Atlanta drive. It's capped off by the float from Mariota to Pruitt, the old Tennessee teammates. Well, they got Gibson lined up on the wing that time, and they give it to him on a little sweep. Four-man rush. Heineke stepping up, throwing, and it's complete. And Anderson runs him out inside the 15 of Atlanta. Really nice balance, what we're seeing from the Washington offense thus far. 3rd down and 8 for Washington from the 12 of Atlanta. Heineke under pressure, stepping away, throws on the move, and over McLaurin. 30-yard try for Joey Sly, another man who knows that rivalry well. Virginia Tech, Hokie, Santana Moss, Doc Walker, and Fred Smoot, among others in there. Good stuff doing on this holiday weekend. Mariota floats it. He's got Olamide Zaccheaus, the former Virginia Cavalier, with a big catch out across the 35 and out of bounds to stop the clock. Mariota delivers Zaccheaus just shy of the line to gain. It's Jamin Davis stopping him. Not by much, but it was short. Curl and Davis with a huge stop. Low snap. Mariota gives to Patterson. Oh, this is going to be very close. Jonathan Allen trying to push back. And it looks to be short of the line to gain on the initial 40-yard line is the target line for Sly's career long, but you got a wet turf out there today. Heineke deep drop. Down the middle, he threw it away. Michael Walker has the interception. The linebacker just had it right into his hands, And Atlanta, after being unable to push for a yard on offense, their defense gets them the ball right back with 14 seconds left. Mariota over the middle. You got to call a timeout. You got to call one if you're Atlanta here, and they will. Good job by Anthony Ferkser, another fellow Tennessee Titan. Younghoe Koo cannot connect. To set up a 3rd and inches. Toss for Robinson. First down, plenty more. John Bates blocking, and Robinson running into Atlanta territory. 3rd and long, 4-man rush. Heineke towards the sticks, and it's McLaurin coming back against A.J. Terrell. This game Heineke had without a pick. He's thrown 2 on the last few series. This might get turned over.
I got to stay competitive, be physical. He did that on that last play.
Certainly did. 3rd and 3 for Mariota. Pumping, faking, throwing, incomplete. Was trying to find Michael Pruitt. Heineke scanning. Fires. Incomplete. It was through the hands of his intended target, Cole Turner. They'll run it. It's Robinson, and he finds the hole for the first down. 9th play of this Washington drive. And an 8th run. It is Jonathan Williams breaking tackles. So many injuries early in the season and had so much shuffling, is finally finding the consistency the last month and a half. Now a fake. Heineke, end zone, got him in! It's caught for the touchdown by John Bates, and Washington regains the lead. Mariota with the keep. He's done a really good job of decision-making today on those keeps or handoffs. And that time he runs it for 14 yards and a first down. Back to the ground game. It's Patterson with the shifty maneuvering and a first down. Down inside the 35 of Washington. It's Patterson's best run of the day at 21 yards. Mariota climbs the pocket. Too tall for Zacchaeus. Good strike. I'm going to say both of these coaches have that philosophy today. And it's 17 left. Here comes Robinson on another good Washington run. Fake to Robinson. Waiting for those routes to develop. Nothing downfield. So John Bates, the tight end, fights for extra yardage to the 45. 3rd down and 2. Go through the air. Quick throw. McLaurin is past the sticks. The 48. It's Robinson. Plenty of room off the left side. Is able to move past Richie Grant, and still going Brian Robinson for 10. Closing in on 100 yards. Now it's Jonathan Williams in the game, and he slips through a couple of tacklers. And still pushing the pile for maybe 10 more. Yeah, you don't want to take a sack if you're Washington. They'll keep it on the ground. There goes Gibson. And he gets submarined by the rookie D. Alford from 45 for Sly. Nice solid strike. There is a flag thrown, though, on the kick. 2nd and long. Mariota, nothing downfield. Trying to escape. He can't. This time it's Montez Sweat. Mariota gets rid of it fast to Zacchaeus. And he's going to get wrapped up by Cameron Curl. Heineke, deep drop. He's got Gibson. Gibson slips, gets back up, and Falcons rally to it. Fake to Patterson. Mariota flushed out. Dumps it off with a one-handed catch for Parker Hesse, and he works out for 9 yards. Fake to Patterson. Mariota under pressure, gets back up, and ends up finding Zacchaeus for a huge gain. Zacchaeus down inside the 30 of Washington. They'll run it with Algier. Pounding ahead, he's got a first down with a second effort down to the 14-yard line. Patterson on the stretch, and then steps out of bounds to stop the clock with 1:21 remaining. Mariota keeps it, gets away from the pressure, and then gets run down. Smith-Williams missed him. Sweat wrapped him up for a loss. Mariota, the pass, it's deflected in the air. It is picked off potentially by Washington. It is. It's Kendall Fuller. Five yards equals a win for Washington. End around. Samuel trying to surge ahead, and he gets stopped shy of the line to gain. Williams is 47 yards away at the 25. Pressure got there. Down goes Wade. A flag is thrown. Here comes Williams. And out of bounds shy of the 30-yard line, but there's going to be a penalty flag. It was 4th and 2, so it does not matter if it's running or roughing. It's a first down.
Defense number 92. 5-yard penalty.
After the heroics last week, the key deflection by Payne, the pick by Fuller. Atlanta got the stop, but the penalty ends it. And the Washington Commanders are going to win their 6th game in the last 7. They